let's keep going on the digital twin work. I've got Zack Novak, who's the new CEO of Parallel Domain. You may have remembered Parallel Domain joined us last year. They built a digital twin with their Gaussian splatting techniques of Mcity, of the test facility. Zack, you want to talk about Parallel Domain? Come on up. Thank you. It's been, I show this off, and I think maybe, all right. I'm going to stop promising videos to the audience, but I think there's one in a presentation later.
Yes,
yeah,
we
thanks.
will, and I will play it. All right. Thank you, everybody. So I'm the CEO of Parallel Domain, here to talk to you about the work that we've been doing with Mcity over the last year. So this is a pretty cool full circle moment for me. So I started as the CEO about 2 months ago, but to be able to come back to Michigan, where I was the captain of the basketball team from 2008 to 2012. So some of you may know the name John Beeline. I was his first recruit here. So it's really cool to be able to come back to Ann Arbor and really just to continue to participate in the innovation at the University of Michigan and to be a proud partner. And so we're really proud of the work that we're doing together, and I'm happy to highlight that. So I want to talk to you about what Parallel Domain is first. And so our mission is pretty simple. We want to bring physical AI and autonomy into the real world as fast and safe as possible. And we do that through our reconstruction and simulation technology that we've developed, that we deploy to all of our partners. The key that I'll stress throughout this, and I know we've talked a little bit about this today, we have NVIDIA, who's another partner of ours in the audience, is really, where we're playing in this field is we're taking the latest research that's available in fields like Gaussian splatting and really neural reconstruction and generally, and we are bringing that into the commercial environment. And really, so you think about us, think reconstruction, think digital twin, but ready for production level simulation across multiple sensors, which all of you who are developing these autonomous and physical AI systems know that's really, really important as the market now is shifting from this R&D mode into production, much like the predictions that you made earlier. Like the time is now, it's here, and to get to that next level of scale, you need a solution like Parallel Domain to do that. So I wanted to talk a little bit about just the 5 areas that are problems in the market that highlight why we exist. One, real world data is extremely messy, and we enable our customers, particularly so you think about autonomous driving, you do not need a custom calibrated rig to go and collect data. We handle that complexity on the back end with software, and so you have more flexibility in your data collection techniques. Two, I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but multi-sensor. So being able to not just create pretty fly-through videos, but to create a reconstruction, a digital twin that is what we call production sim ready, whether it's camera, radar, LiDAR, you're going to be able to quickly create these digital twins from your camera data fast and at scale, and they're going to be ready for simulation. We've seen a lot of examples today about the powerful use of simulation, and so we're really trying to scale up the development community's ability to leverage that technology. 3, and I think this is later in the programming, but the whole concept of the real to sim gap, critical to be able to make sure that the bad miles happen in sim and we can reduce the need to do real world testing. You have to be able to trust the simulation and the reconstructions that are being developed. And so every replica, that's what we call our digital twins, every replica comes with empirical data so that the development team that's sitting on the other side of that can develop trust that real to sim gap is within specific parameters so that they can trust the tests that they're running. 4, we take an open approach. And so we are not going to lock you in to a specific, into our suite. We're going to plug into your existing autonomy stack. And so we're very open, API first. And so this is really critical, again, as we're scaling. This is not a full rip and replace solution. We're complementing what already exists in your stack and helping you move faster. And then 5, we're built to scale. And particularly what we're finding is that scales on a couple of dimensions. So that just the sheer size of these reconstructions and digital twins, the bigger the better for us. So we can really create, as you can see, a 3 kilometer corridor today, and then plugging into that CI/CD cycle. And so that really comes like, how many replicas can we generate them? How fast can we generate them? And then how many simulations can we run? And actually, just yesterday, we launched our newest product, which is actually a self-serve version of our replica product, where customers are now going to be able to feed their own camera data into this platform and self-create these replicas. And so again, this is all built to scale, so the industry can move as fast as they need to in order to deliver on the promise of robo-taxis and consumer vehicles in the next couple of years. And so let's talk about what we're doing with Mcity. So we started to work together last August, or last year we delivered the replica in August, and now we've just delivered another set of improvements to that. So controllable traffic lights that will control agent behavior. I think we're going to have to work on optimizing those traffic lights in here for the time after the talk earlier. Annotated sidewalks and realistic pedestrian behavior. And so again, we're just trying to add as many elements into this to make it as close to the real world as possible. And then we're always improving our reconstruction quality. So I think, as promised, here's the video showing what we're doing together. So it just brings to life some of the different concepts that I've been talking about so far. Finally, what's next for us in the partnership with Mcity and MAir? We see a huge opportunity to be able to continue to improve our partnership together, particularly now with MAir. So half of our customers are in the drone space, and so we've already got quite a presence there. And so we're really looking forward to collaborating in that area with you all. And then the call for industry to come and collaborate from a research perspective. I mentioned earlier, we view ourselves sitting right at that nexus of academic research, but commerciability. And so we're continuing to push on a lot of new concepts. So I've listed a couple of these here, but things like camera pose estimation, being able to create dynamic scenes and having more and more automation around how dynamic these scenes can become, and really just continuing to improve our scale. And so this is an area where within Mcity and MAir, as you're continuing to push what's possible, we want to continue to be a great partner. And again, I think our missions are aligned. We want to bring physical AI. We want to bring autonomy to the world as fast as possible. But we want to make sure that we're doing that as safe as possible so we can deliver on a better future for everybody. So go blue, and it's great to be back here, and thank you for the time.